Alright, end of the day here at the Fresno
All I need is the
North Fresno Costco store. And the day is over. They are now shooing customers out of the store, and it's my turn to get a massage. So I'm about to do that.
If it's not, let me know, but it should be.
Now. Nope, that's not gonna do. Let me try to. Nope, not that either. It's going right there. Alright, so we'll close this whole thing 10 minutes. Taking my shoes
Not
off.
yet.
We got a guy with a big voice over here shooing customers out and helping them out so that they leave. We're going to close the back end of the store so that some of the, what do you call it, start coming out.
Thank you.
Yep.
We should get 10 minutes to hang out on my plane. Finally. My turn.
I think I'm going to do the demo stretch program, which combines the 4D massage with the 2D massage. I'll try to narrate everything that's happening. I emptied my back pockets so that there's nothing obstructing my experience here. And you're going to see very little, so that's why I'll narrate exactly what all is happening. So I'm right now going back near to the zero gravity position. Eventually, you'll see my head about 6 inches lower than this, and I'll be in the complete zero gravity position. Yep. Okay. I'll leave the pillow on. So behind my head is a pillow, and then also a shoulder pad that goes down just below my shoulder blades. So those two pillows are there for comfort. Slowly. I'm now feeling the 4 rollers in my sciatic, low lumbar area. Starting to do massage. Starting to do massage on my left hand, alternating to my right hand. So, by the way, I'm in this Premium Supernovo X or Supernovo X. And it's starting to make its way, doing some tap touch massage on my low lumbar area. There's some rollers in my mid back, lung area right now, doing some pressing. Oh, this is where some people might have their back crack, C-R-A-C-K. Some people like to crack their backs, some people don't. But you've got
Copy. Where exactly to the front?
Too cracking.
These chairs will, especially the X, will finish said cracking. And now it's starting to stretch my back out a little bit. It feels really wonderful in the low lumbar area, sciatic area. So anybody suffering sciatica, please come do yourself that favor. I'll tell you this. I made up this motto, if you will. 10 minutes in one of these chairs, especially the X, the Supernova 2.0, or the Nova Flex. Okay, I'm only speaking for these 3 chairs. They're the ones that I'm experienced with. They've been selling since September 2024. That if I'm experiencing the yoga studio category stretch option right now, so it's stretching out my low lumbar area of my spine, the muscles in that sciatic area. Oh, it feels great. It feels amazing. The word most people say. Usually the 2 terms I hear are, that was amazing, or, oh my God, how did that chair do all of that? And I just have to answer to say no one puts the R&D into development like Human Touch. And some other companies rely on our own old techniques and patents open up and run out, open to the public. Their models, that's when they get all excited and have new programs to be able to do. Of course, they don't want to infringe on their patents, so all they can do is copy it the best they can. But still, Human Touch is the most reliable, dependable, and durable massage chairs there are in this world. One common thing is that a lot of massage chairs have to have a cool down period in between running massage programs. Whether you're trying to run a back-to-back program on your chair or you're alternating from one person to another, switching from one rider to another, you don't need a cool down period with a Human Touch chair. So it doesn't, doing immediate person change will not void your warranty. If problems arise, it will not void your warranty. Ooh. Already it's made a difference. So when I'm doing these Costco road shows, I'm standing on concrete, as you know, and as a person who got ran over by a pickup truck when I was 11 years old, luckily for me, I was very small. The truck was a full-size truck, something like an F-150, F-250, something like that. Back in summer 1982, when it happened, and I won't go any more detail into that. But I ended up in the street on my bicycle. If not for me being so small at the time, definitely would have been unalive from that incident. But I rolled 3 times underneath the truck with my bike. Or scratched me up pretty good, crashed me up from the road pretty good, but all in all, I didn't feel the real damage that had happened, which was 2 vertebrae in my neck, 4 in my low lumbar, were all ruptured. So, those are the damage that I get the name from that said incident. And it would be 22 years later, when I was 33, that I started to feel said damage and have pain. And, but as a man, with a lot of time in my life, I've had no insurance, medical insurance. My primary care physician assigned to me. A lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time. Then I would just grin and bear it. Pain, discomfort, stress, tension, everything that came from that incident. Just deal with it. That's unfortunately what a lot of people do.
Don't fall asleep now. Set your alarm.
I will not fall asleep, that's for sure. No. That was a one-time thing. And so, you can go every that's okay. And they're still in their house, so yeah. Appreciate the space, opportunity to be able to tell here. Costco and Human Touch were the other, I think, since 2008, so around 19 years now. Hey. Okay, so there was a lot of stretching happening there. This is not the yoga studio stretch or the 4D stretch. This is the demo stretch, which combines both the yoga studio stretch
and the 4D stretch program. So we're basically stretching you from neck to glutes, all the vertebrae in between said bones. So it's a wonderful, wonderful program. I do not recommend anyone start out on this program. What I do recommend is if you start out doing one or the other. If the problems you have in your body are low spine, low lumbar, sciatic area issues, I recommend the yoga studio category stretch option. You go into those and choose that. Always start out at intensity number 1 to begin with. To do that for weeks or months, if it feels great, great. Like the saying, do it up, don't try to fix it. So if one pressure intensity number 1 feels great, cool, great. If you feel like, well, you know what, I'm pretty sure I can handle it stronger than that, then go ahead and gradually move the intensity up to 2. Same to go to 3, 4, or 5. Do not leapfrog from 1 to 5. You can hurt yourself. You gotta remember that you're living tissue. Not everybody should leapfrog to a higher level without working up to it. So please be careful. Step by step. Don't leapfrog. Chair is done. You wait until it goes back to its resting place. So when these chairs start, all of them, they basically sitting up, they're sitting in them, and they come forward and then tilt back into their own space. Tilt back. Once they do that, they slide back on the track in their own space, so they don't literally push behind themselves. So unlike some reclining chairs, rocker chairs, which rocking wide behind the footing area of the chair, these they go back only into their own space. So there's 5'3" sitting there to 6'2", stretched out for tall people with their tall legs. Feel comfortable in. These chairs are still not right behind themselves, so you don't need to do anything as far as putting this chair no more than or less than 2 inches away from the wall. But you don't need to put it farther away from the wall at all. So you can leave only a 2-inch gap between the chair and the wall in its upright position. Gravity, the chair will first move off to my left. The right arm. One side or the other. So you can get in or out of the side of your choice with this chair. So no matter how you place it, the chair in your home, room, or your office, or wherever, you can insert this chair from standing next to it, sitting down, sitting back, then put your feet in, okay? At that point, come into the open side, or the front, okay? It's just easier for people with any mobility challenges or handicaps, disabilities, mobility safe, cannot walk for any reason. It's easier to get in and out of a massage chair when they have these sidewalks. Not that they open up wide like suicide doors, like some have, or something doors like Tesla X, meaning no extra room on the side. But if you stand there, of course, you can look at yourself in the chair, wherever you want to get space. So you can open it wide, straight up in the air. So let's put right up there. And they're not even 7 feet in the air, so just around 6. So step out to my right. Try to shoot your hands as you're walking. Find your feet. Up, turn down. Grab that remote. Quickest way to take both arms down is basically to power off the chair. Power the chair down. They are honking because they're humble. Bring it down, look for the blue lights. Walk shoulders forward, for the night. And they will show my demo models here at Fresno North sale. Something that happens around every 9 to 15 shows for this Acro 4 chairs. They travel the country. They will eventually be sold off while they're still in great shape. But they are sold when the corporate decides to sell them off, the demos, then you have any marks or anything from the pallet jacks and forklifts that might be on the sides or anything, or against the body, the shells. The marks are what they are. We attendants of these shows will clean them as best as possible, sanitize them, and then wrap them in plastic to go home with you guys, the public, members, Costco, and that's it. So that's going to end this video for now. If there's any questions, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you have. If you haven't, subscribe. More to come from Human Touch. Full body massage chairs. I will turn my video around here in a second. And the video here. Since 1979, 47 years now.